Hey all, Rick here from Hamilton Sports Central, and we are doing a live watch along as our beloved Bridgeport Islanders, soon to be the Hamilton. Hey all, Rick here from Hamilton Sports Central. Just making sure that worked. The Hamilton Islanders, or whatever they're going to be called next season, they're taking on the Providence Bruins, which is the farm team for the Boston Bruins. So last night, the Bridgeport Islanders won in a shootout. And that was, again, let me just take a quick look. I think it was... Okay, yeah, it was Charlotte, but it was Charlotte in a shootout. Victor Eklund had the shootout winner. So tonight we have as follows. It's a more world, please.
I want to check with you first.
So we have Luff, Highmore, and Eklund, with Mitchell and Bear on defense. Foodie, Kufler, and Jeffries, with Day and McWard on defense. Esterman, Beckman, and Dubé on the third line, with Warren and Rowe. Berg, Thiesing, and Larson, with Hogberg as starting in goal for your Bridgeport Islanders. As I have to my left here, the Bridgeport Providence game. I have the stats in front of me. So right now, the Bridgeport holds on to fifth place. Now, with a win today, I want to see if the other team scores. Let's see. Does Hershey play today? Hershey Bears plays Lehigh. Now, if Lehigh Phantoms wins, Bridgeport wins. That means that Bridgeport will go into fourth place with a 1-point lead. As of right now, Lehigh is battling Springfield for that last playoff spot. Technically, you could say Hartford's still in because they're only down by 6 points with 6 points with 10 games remaining. Whereas Bridgeport's next games, let's just take a look at their remaining schedules. So for the month of March, Bridgeport plays. Today's their last game for the month of March, which is in Providence. And then April, they have Hershey, Hartford, Wilkes-Barre, Lehigh, Hartford, Wilkes-Barre, Hershey. So other than Lehigh, they pretty much play the same 3 teams. Except for they play one team 3 times, the other 2 teams twice. So they could make up a lot of ground if they sweep Hartford in the last 3 games in the month. Well, the 3 times that they play Hartford anyways. So they have 4 games left, 4 home games left in the month of April. And then they'll be able to, if they make the playoffs, they'll be able to play at home in front of their loved Bridgeport fans in Bridgeport before they move to Hamilton in the off season. Everyone's like, well, they still have to they still have to. It still has to be voted on. Well, the team's already said it. The city's already said it. It's just a formality that they have to share or get signed as far as the league goes and moving the team. Give me 1 second. So it's just until they can sign off on it. So that's the only thing that has them left to do. Hamilton. I mean, we already spent $300 million on a renovation before Bridgeport was even going to come. So it's not like, oh, you guys only did it because Bridgeport was coming. No, we did it long way before we even knew we were getting another AHL team. But now, with this being said, I wish this could sit right there, but it won't. They're about to start the drop of the puck. So let's go over to the score sheet. You have Michael DiPietro, former Windsor Spitfire, back in the day, and goal for the Providence Bruins. And for Bridgeport Islanders, it's Marcus Hoigberg. And Bridgeport wins the faceoff. It's now in Bridgeport zone with Providence picking up the puck. And it's, next time I do this, I got to get players' numbers because it's hard to tell from up here when this is your first watch along and you starting to learn players. As Islanders dump it into the middle of the ice. And Providence is skating into the Islander zone. And they chip it out to center. Bridgeport dumps it back into the Islander zone. Hoigberg passes it off to the right wing, passes off to the defenseman. Now the defenseman passes up to the left wing, passes over to center. Sean Day passes over to his defenseman partner. Up here so that I can actually... They had... So it's so much better when you do football and you can see everything that happens. Mind you, we're slowly starting to get back into the whole hockey thing. So, Islanders have won 4 straight. They're 4-1 in their last 5. Province is 3-2 in their last 5. Providence is charged with icing, so as they do a Dave and Buster's promotion on the screen. So basically, I'm using Flow Hockey for the first time. So they use the whole team's video feed, but the away team's audio. Three games this week, and so far 2 out of 3 are wins. So today would be a third of Providence wins the faceoff. Defenseman passes or dumps it into the end. And the refs are calling it icing on the Islanders. Face-off coming up to your left in the Islanders zone. Islanders win the face-off. The defenseman for the Islanders passes it behind the net. Providence gets the puck, whips it about behind the net, and rolls all the way down to the Providence blue line. Islanders dump it back into the Providence. And an Islanders player puts a big hit on number 29 of Providence. Bruins puts another hit on the Islanders player. Beckman passes to the defenseman. Goes wide right to the net. And Providence is on the way. And Hogberg makes the save on the breakaway. Podchuk had the breakaway, and you couldn't score. What a save by Hogberg. So that's the first shot on net by Providence. 16:53 to go in the first period. Islanders take it. Pass it over to the right wing, who dumps it into the zone. Deep down in behind the goalies. I don't know what they call it. The area where the goalies can't really play it, behind the net. As Providence takes it down to the Islanders' end. Islanders are battling to get the puck out of their own end. Shot goes right of the Islanders' net. Providence shoots it back into net. Blumel with two shots and couldn't even get one on net. Cole Eisherman shoots it on Michael DiPietro as Providence gets a shot and it goes wide. Islanders start to break out in their end. Providence takes what do they call it? Intercepts the puck, I meant to say. And Hoiberg makes a big save. Mitchell's taking a look, skating around the back of the net as they cycle the puck. Mitchell gets the puck past the blue line, so everyone has to skate back before it becomes offside. 0-0 game, 15 minutes left. In the first period, shots are 3-1 for Providence as puck goes out of play. Islanders take it in the end of the Providence Bruins. Shoots it on DiPietro, makes a save. Warren has the pass. Passes it to number 15. Luke Rowe has the puck in the corner, battling it with the Bruin. Larson holds it in, shoots it at the puck, shoots it at the net, goes wide. Providence Bruins take it into the Islanders zone. 6 minutes gone in the first period as the puck goes down into the Providence Bruins. And then the linesman calls it icing. Bridgeport is currently 1-6-2-2 against Providence. They were 1-11 last season, so you could tell Matthew Darsh is really putting together a successful team after they went 1-11 against Providence last year. Islanders are taking it into the zone of the Providence Bruins. Shoots it on the net, misses. Ethan Bear passes it to his partner, shoots it, misses the net, goes wide. Islanders still has it in the Providence Bruins zone. Comes out, hits the Providence Bruins bench, and they said that it's going back in the Providence Bruins end. So, first team timeout in 7 minutes. Face-off won by Providence to the right of DiPietro. Goes all the way down to the Bridgeport zone. Providence keeps it alive in the Bridgeport zone. Islanders shoot it wide of DiPietro, rolls all the way back to the Islanders zone. Islander defenseman number 3 takes it up and passes it into the end zone. And the face-off is going to be coming out into the center ice. Let's do it this way. I know what I'll do. Move this over here. Just going to do a... So icing for Providence. Let's get... Oh. Batman dumps it into the Providence zone, and Providence tries to get out. But Islanders get the puck back, and number 24 is battling down in the end zone, or in the end of the ice. I don't know what people call it these days. 3-on-2 for Providence, as Providence messes up the 3-on-2, and it goes wide of the net. Providence goes one-timer, and the save is made by Hoigberg. Number 47 goes to go into the net, but is stopped by the Islanders defenseman. You can tell I'm not a good play-by-play person, but it is what it is. Shots are 4-1 for Providence with 10 minutes to go in the first. Giefer steps up. Passes to the blue line. Number 3 passes to the defense partner. Gets a shot. Misses wide of the net. Number 3 passes it into behind the net to the other Islander. Passes it to the blue line. Takes a shot. End over end on and hits the crossbar. The puck gets deflected out of the rink into the crowd. As we go to a commercial break. Face-off coming up to the offensive zone for the Islanders, as it's to the right of DiPietro. And Islanders score as they're showing the crowd, so I wasn't able to see what happened. On their second shot of the game, the Bridgeport Islanders take a 2-1 lead. So the centerman won the draw. The defenseman went up, I'd say a few inches up to the boards and shot it, and somehow it passed. Michael DiPietro, which it was Travis Scott, his first of the season, assisted by Matthew Highmore to give the Bridgeport Islanders a 1-0 lead. Bridgeport is back in the Providence Bruins end as they circle around the puck. Bruins still can't get it out of their end. As it's icing for Province, as it's 1-0 for Bridgeport. Shot was blocked by a Providence Bruins player. Highmore passes it off to Luff. Yes, let's go. Highmore scores again. This time it's on a wraparound on his backhand as Highmore scores his 14th of the season, assisted by number 29, Matt Luff. It is the assurance goal as it is now 2-0 for Bridgeport. And they have two goals on 3 shots. Let's go. Islanders have the puck back in the Providence Bruins zone. Passes across the ice, but the person missed the puck. Islanders are still have it in the Bruins zone. Bruins are really having a hard time trying to get the puck out of their end. Crowd's getting very quiet now that the Islanders take a 2-0 lead. So Victor Eklund picks up his first assist of his career in the AHL on that second assist of Matthew Hyman. Cole Ward shoots on Michael DiPietro. And then Blummel, Winner, and Higgins each take shots on Holberg. Islanders have the puck back in the Bruins zone as the Bruins take it into the neutral zone. Bruins player gets dropped by an Islander. Ogberg makes another glove save. Liam Foudy shoots on DiPietro as the puck goes all the way back into the Islanders' end. They're trying to get the crowd back into this, but the crowd has nothing to do with this game. Puck still in the Bruins' end. Matt Wallace driven hard into the wall. Face first into the glass, which I thought they were going to call a penalty, but I guess not. Even the PA announcers are shocked that that wasn't called a penalty. Shot against Hogberg goes wide, and the whistle is blown. And it's going to be a TV timeout as the Bridgeport Islanders lead 2-0 over the Providence Bruins as it's shot 6-6. Still not a single penalty in this game yet. Well, after the... And again, their feed is still on the fans. Why, when they're scoring goals, I have no idea. But Providence just came and scored a goal to move it within one, as Joey Abbott scores his 8th from Michael Callahan and Jake Schmaltz, his 11th, to be behind the Islanders by 1 goal. So Islanders won the faceoff after Providence scores the goal. Game is 2-1 with 3 goals in 15 and a half minutes. Foudy passes it back to the blue line. They dump it into the Providence Bruins end. And it leaves the Providence Bruins end and heads back down to the Islanders. Providence still has the puck in the Islanders' end. Providence shoots. What a save by Hoigberg. Ooh, Providence almost had another goal. I mean, not Providence, Islanders. Callahan passes it back into his own end as both teams are making ice line changes. 2.5 to go in the opening period as the Islanders get the puck back deep into the Providence zone. Puck goes by the Islander defender into the Islander zone. Hoiberg falls on the puck to make a save as it will be going out to the right side of Bridgeport Islanders. Islanders win the faceoff. And Islanders still can't get it out of their zone. Bruins are still in the end zone of the Islanders as they keep on circling the puck. Bridgeport turns it over, and Providence scores and ties the game. Gregory Barkulov scores his 20th goal of the game. Matthew Polaritzas his 29th assist to make it 2-2. Providence has 10 shots to Bridgeport 6. Providence Bruins still has it in the Islander zone as Hoigberg makes a save. Oh. There's a scruffle going on. Oh. Well, we're going to have our first penalties. Possibly. James Higgins, 2 minutes for roughing, and Luke Rowe, 2 minutes for roughing. So that's the first 2 penalties of the game. Bruins take it into the other zone. Ooh, Bruins almost score again. Bruins take it to the point. Shoot just wide of the Islanders' nets. As number 96 passes over to his other G-man partner, passes over to the right wing. Right wing shoots it. Goes wide of the Islanders' net. Oh, and the defenseman of Providence misses the pass, and they get called for offside. Overtime. So it's end of the first period. As the game is tied 2-2, we have 11 shots for Providence and 6 shots for Bridgeport, and each team got a 2-minute roughing penalty in that period. Just had a little snack there. Apologize for that. So far, after 2 periods, why doesn't this have this? I thought it would have. There we go. So, Hogbird has made nine saves off of 11 shots, while Michael DiPietro has made 4 saves off of 6 shots off of after 20 minutes. Leading the way in shots, Cole Ward, Liam Foodie, Travis Mitchell, Highmore, Luke Rowe, and Cole Eiserman each have a goal, or a shot, I should say. Highmore has a goal and assist. Travis Mitchell has a goal. Victor Eklund has an assist, and Matt Luff has an assist. Luke Rowe has the only 2 minutes in penalty. You have Joey Larson, Cam Thiesing, and Cam Berg with a -1. Beckman, Highmore, and Victor Eklund. So it looks like have a +1. Over for the Providence side, you have Maciej Blummel leading the way with 2 shots. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people tied with 1 shot. Michael Callahan with a +2. And then you have Abate with Raleigh Durnan and Jake Schmaltz with a +1. As we have the young youths on the ice for the first intermission in Providence, Rhode Island. So we're going to start the second period with 4-on-4. As they just got the roughing penalties at the end of the first period. So Travis Mitchell picks up his first goal. Highmore picked up his 22nd assist on Mitchell's goal. Matt Luff picked up his 31st assist of the season. Victor Eklund picked up his first on Heimer's 14th goal of the season. Michael Callahan picked up his 11th assist, and Jake Schmaltz picked up his 11th assist on Abate's 8th goal of the season. And Jory Merkloff picked up his 20th goal of the season, assisted by Matthew Poitzraz. Apologize if I butchered that, for his 29th assist of the season. So it's a brand new hockey game going 2-2 now. So whoever scores the next goal will take the lead.
Freshly prepared, toasted and stacked with flavor. Firehouse subs are crafted to satisfy. Because when you're founded by firefighters, doing things the right way is kind of the only way. Firehouse subs. Odds of going under, 1 in 10,386. Odds of a bear encounter, 1 in 232,000. Odds of a construction injury, 1 in 2 million. Odds of getting shingles, 1 in 3. We all help protect ourselves, even when the odds are on. What about when they're not? Ask your healthcare professional about shingles. Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
These are my new kittens. Of course, I want to give them the healthiest life possible, which is why I choose Pretty Litter, because its tough on odor helps keep tabs on their health. My changing color. Pretty Litter is also low dust. Try it today. Go to prettylitter.ca.
The Bridgeport Islanders have brought the roar for 25 years through every hit, every goal, every moment. You've been there. As the South Tigers and the Islanders, Bridgeport's been our home. Fire! Now it's time to celebrate everything we built together one more time. One last roar. April 3rd, 9 to 12. Get your tickets now at BridgeportIslanders.com. We always get excited about answering fan questions, don't we? That's what we do. We help the fans get more knowledge, although we don't have much knowledge ourselves, so we can do that anyways. But nevertheless, we're happy to have these questions come in, and we get them through various forms, calls on the telephone, maybe send us access. We received letters the other day from Postgame. So all these things are questions, and you know what? I'll let you read it out for us. So go ahead, Tucker. What do we have for our first question?
Certainly, we'll start off with the question that everyone wants to know, and it's about the newest Bridgeport Islander, Cole Eiserman, and the impact he's made. And the question is, what's the adjustment like for a young player like him to step in after dominating the NCAA, and what are some things that he might have to get acclimated to in professional hockey now?
It's a great question. First of all, he can focus almost solely on hockey, right? Because he doesn't have the classes to worry about. There's no homework due and all this stuff going on for Iowa. Yeah, but you can really, you're pro now. So when you're a pro, you can expect that maybe work in college, you get a little bit of pressure, but I think you talked to him, an article's going to go on tomorrow on BridgeportIslanders.com. I think this kid loves the pressure. I think he eats it up.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like that from my conversation with him, and he's a player who has produced when the light shined brightest in his career. So now taking a look at another left-handed forward, Adam Beckman, who has slid from left wing to center in recent games. And this question is, what has allowed Adam Beckman to fit so seamlessly in that new position now? He's playing second line center tonight, but what are some of the difficulties of making that adjustment, and what's allowed him to be successful here?
It's a great question. I think maybe as a centerman, you can skate more, you don't start and stop as much. And I love that about him. He's a guy who likes to move around. He's always moving his feet. He has been, if you had to list MVP of the season, he's in contention, right? What do you think? So he's up there at most valuable player of the year. For this team, this season, he's been that good. So they like what they saw from him at center in that second game integration. They're going to ride with him today. They're going to unmatch your center. So he comes in, maybe a little bit of confidence, and maybe it sparks some life. But overall, we're talking about that to be the top player in this city because he's been so good. So I'm not surprised that he's in that position too.
He's definitely been very impressive this year. And now to talk about another winger who's having an impressive year, it's Matt Love. And this one kind of ties into our discussion about Cole Eiserman.
Oh, that's not true because Matt Love's been a pro wherever he's played.
31 games in the AHL. Matthew Highmore was closing in on 300. And then you have a 19-goal on
Even when he played for Hamilton, he was a top star.
guys and their skill sets. What is having Love and Highmore out there helping Cole Eiserman to not only him, but also for Love and Highmore having such a playmaker, able to give them different opportunities in the zone?
Yeah, it's a great question. That line, I thought that first game of Intermission was maybe the best line. They were creating, they were skating, they were getting scoring chances. Obviously, Highmore had a beautiful goal for that help and that nice pass. Right side, right to Highmore for the goal. So overall, I just really liked the way that they worked and talked with one another.
Now looking forward to wrap this up. 11 games left in the schedule. Only one opponent the rest of the way is not currently in the playoff picture. It's a tough schedule in the American Hockey League in terms of strength of schedule. You have Laval, you have Providence, Wilkes-Barre. What's it going to take, Jason?
Man, it's unfair when you think about how difficult these opponents are. I mean, just when you think you're going to have a tough weekend with Hershey, then you get Charlotte, then you get Laval, the best team in the North, right? And then you go to Providence, the best team in the league. I mean, it doesn't help you. You are being tested every single game, and I'm excited about some of the things coming up. I'm excited about what this team can do, and I give all the credit in the world to a man named Rocky Thompson, who has been, and his staff, with Chad Kaloric, with David Cunniff, Mike Antone. They have been brilliant, and the players have been following suit, and that's why this team will get to the postseason.
Absolutely have to agree with you there.
All right, we'll say our goodbyes. Now we'll come right back. We have more coming up on the Bridgeport Islanders Radio Network. Great Q&A. We'll be right back after a short break.
Power Station Events is your one-stop source for just about everything you need to make your next event a success. Entertainment, photography, video production, lighting, staging, amusements, and much more. Power Station Events, it's all right here.
Coke with coffee. We blended Coke with rich coffee for one very good reason. Your afternoon pick me up routine needed it. Simple as that. Coke with coffee.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Text and be late. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Okay. Text and complain they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, put your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org.
Would you like sparkling or tap?
Well, actually,
Dad, no. Showtime.
we brought our own, filtered by Culligan's reverse osmosis system.
Every time. Do you guys want glasses for that?
Yeah. Hey, Culligan, we get that most people don't think about water, and that's okay. See, when we installed your water filtration system, we're thinking about filtering up to 60 potentially harmful contaminants, so you can just think about drinking safer, better tasting water. Hey, Culligan, think about your water, so you don't have to. X-rays, penicillin, even chemotherapy were all pioneered right here at the Yale School of Medicine. And you know what's also right here? Yale New Haven Health. This is where you can benefit from its affiliation with one of the best medical schools in the world, which is also why a lot of the best minds in medicine choose to work here, and why more people from Connecticut choose to be treated here. Yale New Haven Health, with the greatest of care.
For top quality floors at rock bottom prices, come to Floor & Decor.
If you haven't been to Floor & Decor before, this is the time to go.
Wow, I cannot believe this selection.
I can get great prices at Floor & Decor every single day. Tile, porcelain, slate, hardwoods, laminates. They've got every option that you can possibly imagine.
So the teams are back out on the ice to start the second period. As now, Providence Bruins will be going left to right, and Islanders will be going right to left. They will be starting out with the Dylan Keffer line, which is the second line with Foodie and Jeffries, with Day and McWard to start the second period. As Providence Bruins win the faceoff and have the puck in their own end. .48 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Three on two for the Islanders. Islanders shoot, gets the rebound, and The puck goes, or net goes off its moorings, and there's an injured Islander down on the ice. Went into the wall awkwardly as he's skating back to the net is Sean Day. So if Sean Day leaves the game, then that means that they're down to 5 defensemen. Four and 4 for 30 more seconds. Providence has 11-7 shots. As it goes to the right side of DiPietro, left side if you're looking at TV. Footy going in for the faceoff as Islanders win the faceoff. Footy passes over to number 10, who is Travis Mitchell. Shoots. Ooh, with the DiPietro with the save. Footy with another shot and goes wide. The 404 is over as Travis Mitchell goes in the end with the puck. Patrick Doobie has the puck, passes it to the defenseman that goes past the blue line, back into the neutral zone. As Mitchell Warren has the puck, gets a turnover, going back into the end zone. Number 18 for Providence passes over to a teammate as they go back to the blue line, tries to shoot it towards the net, goes wide. Goes back to the blue line. Providence Bruins shoots it back in. Pass is deflected. Providence player gets the puck back. Islanders and Providence players are battling for the puck as Providence player number 13 gets the puck. Gets hit by number 14 of the Islanders. McWard up on the challenge, gets the puck knocked back in as there's no icing going down to the other end of Providence's end of the ice. 17 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period as Beckman comes in, gets the puck turned over. Providence Bruins come through the neutral zone, turns over the puck to the Islanders. Islander defensemen are playing past their own end. Isles pick up the puck. Shot by Beckman. DiPietro with the save. Mitchell with the pass in. Beckman with the pass. Back up. Mitchell steps up from the blue line. Very good shift here for Bridgeport as it goes back into the neutral zone. Bridgeport and Providence changing lines. Ekman and Luff. Shoots. Ooh. Matt Luff with a shot on DiPietro. DiPietro makes the save. Almost had the goal there by Matt Luff. It's a face off to the left of Matt Luff. Shots are 11-11. Islanders win the face-off, but it gets past the defenseman all the way down into the Islander zone. Islanders went to go get it out of their end, but the Providence player gathers up, shoots it on to Holgberg, and Holgberg with the save. Now it's going to be to the right of Holgberg to our His left, his right, our left. Bruins now lead 12-11 in shots. Ayo. Islanders with the face-off win goes into the neutral zone. Providence shoots it back into the Isles end. Providence gets the puck back, passes back to the defenseman. Defenseman takes a shot, bounces off Hodberg's pad, almost out, but the Providence Bruins player gets it back into the end. Isles are trying to get out of their end zone and gets it into the Providence area of the ice. Islanders have the puck going deep into the Providence Bruins end. As the shot on DiPietro, and DiPietro makes the save. So it will be 12-12 shots with 15:38. That was Joey Larson had the shot on goal. So Cam Thiesing is going in for the draw. Thiesing wins it. Shot by the point goes left of the Providence netminder. Providence almost had a shot on goal, but it was blocked. As the Islanders gets it into the Providence end. Providence gets it back into the Islanders end of the ice. Loft passes it over to his left wing, but it deflects and goes back into his own end. Islanders are having a hard time getting it out of their end right now. Left hit by the Bruins player. Bruins player tries to dangle around the Islanders player, but the Islanders player isn't having it. Bruins get it back into the Islanders' end. Still can't get it out of the blue line. As it just goes wide for Providence on the Islanders. Islanders finally get it out to the neutral zone. And it's back into the end zone of the Islanders. Bruins shoot it just wide. Bruins players behind the net of the Islanders. Defenseman takes a shot, passes it over to the winger, who takes a shot and misses. Oh, Hogberg just made another amazing save. Standing on his head right now. Islanders are trying to get fresh bodies on the ice, but they can't get it past the blue line. Hogberg, the pass is blocked through the neutrals, through the, what do you call it? The Providence player went to go shoot it, and it was blocked by traffic, is what I meant to say. As it's a TV timeout, 12:40 left in the second period. Shots for Providence 14, shots for Bridgeport 12. Hershey Bears are losing 1-0, so if this game was to finish, who would have? No, would this tell me?
Live inside the Amica Mutual Pavilion, Jason Shai here in the broadcast booth. It's a game that is 2-2, nothing yet in terms of goals in the second period. Providence still comfortably almost made
Hartford.
Arsenal effort to make some good stops. Face off that right, it's set by Sean Days paired there with Nick Bear. No room to puck in the Providence zone. 12.5 remaining in the second period, 2-2 game. Shots are 14-12 in favor of the Bruins. Bridgeport comes to a 2-0 lead, makes the goals by Travis Mitchell and Matthew Highmore, who has 2 points in the ninth. The wrister for Pietro knocked down.
Do they not play?
The secondary assist on the second goal by
Oh, on the 18th. Okay. So they're 2-2 against each other this season. Well, Hershey has 3 points because it's 2 wins, a loss, and a shootout loss. Providence takes the puck, shoots it into the end zone with a slap shot. Back deep into the Bridgeport end. Bridgeport players tries to take it through the neutral zone, turns it over to the Providence. A couple of hits by Bruin players on the Islanders. Bruins are skating through the neutral zone with the puck. Dumps it into the Islanders' end. Islander player picks up the puck. Passes it to the winger. Passes it to the centerman. Center dumps it in. Shoots it on DiPietro. DiPietro makes a pad save. Goes to the right. Islanders take another shot. Islanders still have the puck in the Providence end. Snow at center ice. And it goes out of play with 10:14 left in the second period. 14 shots. Ayo. Ayo. Bridgeport wins the faceoff. Puck goes back into their zone. Islanders dump it into the Providence zone. Islanders pick up the puck behind the net. Beckman tries to pass it in front of the net. Unable to do that, so he passes it to the defenseman, dumps it back in. Providence with the puck on the other side of the net. starts rolling into the neutral zone, which it goes into the Isles zone. McWard finally gets it to a forward and gets it into the Providence end as the defensemen are changing lines. Rowe was not able to get it deep, but a missed shot. Oh! Islanders had a breakaway, and DiPietro got robbed. Jeffries had a breakaway and got robbed by DiPietro. That would have been 3-2 for the Islanders. As we go to another TV commercial, and it's 8:54 left in the second period. 15 shots for Bridgeport, 14 for Providence. Oh, that's painful to see. So they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times this year. Now, keep in mind, I believe that this will happen. But when they come to Hamilton, they get moved to the north. That 12 game between Islanders and Providence will be replaced with Hamilton versus Toronto, and that is going to be an interesting 12 game series, that's for sure. Islanders have the puck behind the Bruins net. As once again, the camera was on the fans, so I couldn't see who won the faceoff. Islanders still have the puck in the Bruins' end. Defenseman shoots it towards the back of the zone for the Islanders, trying to keep the puck deep into the Islanders' end. Islanders still have the puck, passes it down to the corner, and they're more worried about hits than getting the puck. Alex Jeffries goes and tries to pick up the puck, and they pass it into the neutral zone, which now gets into the end zone of the Islanders, and Højbjerg makes the save. As it will be off to Højbjerg's left, our right for the faceoff. Apparently there's a penalty because this is different than what I have. Berg gets called for 2 minutes for hooking. Again, they have the camera on useless stuff. Højbjerg with some big saves on this penalty kill. So we have Cam Berg and Beckman out on the penalty kill, along with Highmore. I thought Travis Mitchell was a forward. They're playing him as defense. Okay. Oh, another save. Oh, Providence is all over the Islanders right now with 44 seconds left on this power play. Oh, Islanders get the puck and they go out to the neutral zone, killing what would be. Ooh, what a move by Dylan Kiefler. And he wasn't able to score. Providence tries to go down the other end and it scores, and it goes wide. And a one-timer pass for Providence, and they score on the power play to make it 3-2 Providence Bruins with 6:13 left. And it is Riley Tufte with the power play goal. So it's Tufte's 29th of the season from Patrick Brown, his 33rd assist, and Wallen, his 19th of the season. So game's at full strength. Islanders have the puck in the Bruins zone. So they just scored again. Bruins just scored again. The goal went off McWard, and really Tufte scores his second goal of the game, his 30th of the season, unassisted, to make it 4-2 Bruins with 5:16 left in the second period. Shots 19-16 for the Bruins.
Centering pass by Tufte. Goes off McWard. I expect him to have the goal. This one comes at 14:44. Right with 5 minutes left to go in the second period, Providence has struck twice very quickly. At 13:47, and then at 14:44, it's less than a minute later. Walker takes the whistle, the puck rolls towards him. Let's just get the official word. Iron out here. It is Tufte, back-to-back goals in less than a minute. We'll take a break. We're going to go to a break and finish.
TV timeout as there's 4:51 left in the second period, 19-16 shots. As the ice crew is on the ice, cleaning up the ice.
Always has a cookie to help celebrate the sweet victories in life. In case you feel like you didn't have a victory today, here are a few. You put on pants today, but on anything passing as pants today. You empty the dishwasher, you don't intend to this lunch to shoot
72 years ago, the first medical study was conducted on a ship led by just one doctor.
So just like that, in a matter of a minute, Providence scores 2 goals. Foodie and Jeffries with McWard and Rowe on that power play goal. And then it was Cole Iserman with Beckham and Doobie with Colm and Sean Day on that second goal. Providence goes for the faceoff to the right of Hoidberg. Islanders take the puck, skate through the neutral zone, dumps it into their end. Islanders shoot it back deep into the end zone of the Islanders, or the Providence Bruins, I mean. Defenseman passes it back in, and it's loose. Providence gets the puck and gets it back into the Islanders' end. Travis Mitchell has the puck. Providence goes to shoot it. Oh. As Hoidberg reaches out and grabs the puck and holds it down for a ref to call the play dead. Islanders win the faceoff. Islanders have the puck into the Providence Bruins zone. Bruins player passes over to his defensive partner and passes up to the right wing. Providence turns it over to the Islanders. Islanders have it in the Providence end. Right winger passes to the center on his knees. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Islanders are in the middle of a line change as Providence Bruins passes the puck back and forth in their end. Providence dumps the puck into the Islanders' end. It's back into the Providence zone. Providence gets the puck back, gets it over to the neutral zone. And it goes out of play. 2:07 left to go in the second period. Rock and Roar says, thanks for doing the game. Yeah, Rock and Roar. Anytime there's a road game, I'm going to do a live stream. If I'm not working, then I'll be doing the live stream. Depends on if I'm covering the game next season. I will be covering it on Twitter. If I'm I have season seats next year and I can't get a media pass, then I'll still be covering the game for my seat next year in the arena. Just road games, I'll be doing live streams. So the puck went out into the benches, so we'll be going back into the Providence end for a face-off with 1:30 left in the game. So it's going to be Highmore top line going for the face-off with Luff and Eklund on the left wing. Goes into the neutral zone. Highmore dumps it back into the end zone, or into the end of Providence. Providence gets it over to the wing, and it goes through the neutral zone. Islanders take it back into their end. Passes over to Luff, who tries to take it into the end, but it gets turned around. Defenseman passes it back to his defense pairing, passes it off to Luff. Eckling dumps it into the zone. Sean Day on the left side. Passes it up to Luff. Oh, why do I keep on thinking it's Luff? It's Iserman. Luff's 29. So DiPietro covers it with 29 seconds left in the second period. 9 shots, 19-19 as Providence leads the game 4-2. Kefler with the face-off win. Takes a shot by the point. Bounces to the left of DiPietro. Providence gets the puck out to the neutral zone. Bridgeport gets it into the Islanders zone. Providence player falls down on the ice. Luke Rowe takes it behind the net, and the whistle or the horn goes as it's 4-2 after 2 periods for Providence. Shots are tied 19-19. Fans fist pumping the refs coming off the ice. That's hilarious.
We installed a drinking water filtration system. We're thinking about filtering up to 60 potentially harmful contaminants, so you can just think about drinking safer, better tasting water. Think about your water, so you don't have to.
We're all searching for ways to
There. That's better. I was just talking to the camera guy has the camera pointed at people's shoes. I don't know how long it's been off for, but we were just talking about the playoff possibilities and how Matt Strome has really struggled. Are you kidding me? And what is wrong with these people? Like, I don't know if it's that they're just not that good. Wait, is Charlotte playing right now? Or did they play yesterday? Okay, they already played today. Was he on their team? Wow. See, I would take Whistle over Strome. Even though I was a big Matt Strome fan back in the day. Charlotte Checkers is who? Florida. I mean, if Islanders ever did sign Mackenzie and Whistle to a contract, I'd be pretty pumped for him to come back to Hamilton. But we'll tell. Game number 64. Hopefully we can do better. Hopefully we can bounce back in the second half. So we're back out for the third period. As we have Kuffler's line winning the faceoff back in the Isles zone. As the Islanders skate back up through the neutral zone into the Providence zone. Eklund shoots the puck in deep into the end zone. However, Ethan Bear turns it over in the Bruins zone. And Kefler shoots it wide. There's a penalty coming up now. It's a high stick for Michael Callahan. Coming up as the Islanders go on the power play. 19:33 left in the third period. Puck's deep into the Bruins zone. Three Islander players are at it. Goes deep into the Islander zone as the Islander players skates after it. Okay, we don't need to see the penalty box flow hockey here. Thank you. Like to see the ice. Islanders skating it through the neutral zone, dumps it into the neutral zone, into the Bruins ends ice. Plenty of Islander players battling for the puck. Providence Bruins players 2-on-1 skating through the neutral zone. And they almost score a power play goal, but Hoiberg blocks it. It's back 4-on-2 the other end. And the Providence Bruin player blocks the shot. Matt Luff with the puck. Dumps it back off to Yzerman. Passes it over to the defenseman. Passes over to the left wing. Passes down low. Passes back to the point. Comes out past the blue line, so everyone has to regroup. Yzerman heads to the bench for a line change. As another power play line comes out, this includes Joey Larson, Hyman, and trying to see who the other forward is. This has Warren and Camberg as the other forward. Oh no, that's Beckman. So Larson, Hyman, and Beckman on the power play unit right now. As Providence kills the penalty, and it's back 5-on-5. 20-20 shots. Shot on net by Islanders, but it bounces off to the right. McWard shoots, but it goes wide as it goes back into the net for the Islanders. Islanders take it through the neutral zone into the Providence Bruins end. Providence player gets the puck, goes behind the net, and passes off to the winger. Victor Ekman knocks the Bruins player off the puck. Islanders still have the puck in the Bruins zone. Islanders are trying to battle for the puck. Puck is back in the Islanders zone. spins around to try to get it out, but it actually goes to the Providence player. Dumps it back in. Islander player grabs it and tries to go through neutral zone, but it goes back into the Islander zone. You have Matloff skating with the puck, passes it, but passes it to the wrong team, as the Providence Bruins has the puck and skating back into the neutral zone. Stopped at the blue line, tackled by Travis Mitchell. And it's icing for the Islanders as the puck's going back down to the Islanders' end. Just want to see something. Face off in the Islander zone as Doobie is going in for the face-off. Islanders still trying to get the puck out of their own end. Bruins skating it, puck out of their end through the neutral zone into the Islanders zone. Islanders pick up the puck, but recovered by the Bruins, dumped it into the Islanders zone. Islanders defense is behind the Islanders net with the puck. Passes it to Jeffries. Dumped into the Bruins end, and Islanders almost came up and scored a goal. However, it was saved by DiPietro. Providence tries to go around the back of the net in circles and scores, but Hoiberg made the save. Puck's in the Bruins zone. Islanders have it. Islanders almost went for a shot, but Bruins player was down to block the shot, and there's been a whistle. Looks like Bridgeport's going to the penalty kill. As it's a TV timeout, 12:56 left to go in the third as Providence goes on the power play. And it is Cam Thiesing getting a 2-minute penalty for high sticking. And Bridgeport's only had one shot in 7 minutes in this period. Kind of messed up. All my best friends either died or moved. You all lame. I don't even know what you're talking about, rock and roar. I've been living in the same house for the last 20 years, so I don't know what you're talking about. Pucks into the Islanders zone. Florence at the blue line goes in on the left wing with the puck. As it's behind the Islanders net, and Islanders shoot it down the net to kill off part of the penalty. Oh, my apologies. Rock and Roar goes, sorry, it was a friend to a friend and had you on the wrong screen. Oh. No problem. It's much appreciated. I do appreciate you stopping by and joining this live stream. Thank you very much for stopping by tonight. I mean, there could have been a lot of other things you could have been doing, but you decided to spend your evening with me doing this watch along. 49 seconds left in the power play for Bridgeport. Oh, Islanders almost got a pass the blue line, but Providence was able to keep it in. As Providence scores on the power play to make it 5-2 for Providence. And it's James Higgins scores his first goal, who just joined the team on a amateur tryout for the rest of the season. Scores his first goal of his AHL career from Riley Teif and Christian Lannon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just signed him the other day. This is his second game to score his first goal. Drafted first round, 7th overall by Providence this past season. That's 2 for 2 on the power play. We got to stop giving out power plays. Stop going to the box, especially against a deadly team. Providence, like they're top in the division. They're 48-13. Of those 48 wins, 10 of them have came against Bridgeport. Like, come on. Mind you, our division next year will be interesting. This division here. So they basically take one team from here, put it in here, and this division goes from 8 to 7. This one goes from 7 to 8. So happy took mom to his first game in Springfield. Waha. That's pretty cool. Like, took his mom to his first game. Happy you guys got Bridgeport. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter if it's AHL or OHL. I would have taken any hockey league. Back in Hamilton, after we spent $300 million on renovations in our arena, I'd be happy to take any team. It doesn't matter which team. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see that it's going to be an American parent team because, I mean, we have over on my shelf behind my TV, I have all kinds of the old, the old programs from back in the early 2000s when Edmonton was our. Actually, no, I'm going to grab it. Give me 1 second. So, Rory, here's one. This one dates back to which year was this? This was 01-02 program with the Edmonton Oilers. That's oh, we got another penalty come up. That's when Ty Conklin just came into the University of New Hampshire. Yanni Rita, one of the greatest Bulldogs ever to throw on a uniform. Peter Scenario, Brian Swatson. Brian Swatson's another famous. Then we have the one from the Calder Cup days. This is which one is this? This is 07-08. When we had Matt D'Agostini, Sergei Kostitsyn, Jean-Philippe Cote, Jonathan Ferland, Duncan Milroy. Who else was on this team? Matthew Carl, Joel Bouchard, Corey Locke. Yaroslav Halak was on that team. Mikhail Grabowski, AJ Baines. This one here is okay. So this one, so it goes this one. This one here is 08-09. So it's just after this season. Max Pacioretty was on this team. This was the year after we won the Calder Cup. Sean Bell, Matthew Oben, Ryan Waite. So you go from Edmonton Oilers to Montreal as the Islanders go on a power play. This one here was 08-09. This one had PK Subban on the team. Sean Bell. So it went from this one to this one to this one. So these were the three programs in a row. year to year to year. And Yzerman scores for Bridgeport, scoring his first goal in an Islanders uniform for Matt Luff. So we have the Carey Price bobblehead the year after they won the Calder Cup. We have the Bruiser bobblehead. Now this one really shows my age. So this year is the 1999 Grey Cup ring from when the Hamilton Ticats won the Grey Cup, which is the CFL. So I have that championship ring. What Boston University player, Cole? Oh, you're talking about the player. Yeah, I was just looking at some of the players in the oh yeah, Cole. See, I always thought it was Yzerman, but it's Yzerman. Ryan White, David Desjardins. Now that guy, if you're gonna talk about a guy who made a career, that guy started in the ECHL 07-08, had 106 points in the ECHL, and then got signed by Montreal in the summer of 08, and then played for the Bulldogs. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I have him on social media, because I'm actually quite curious. That was the Mark Bell. 5:44 left in the third. Bridgeport's down by 2. Who else? So that was the year after Max Pacioretty played for Michigan. Spent his first year in the whatchamacallit? Right. Tafty scored his hat-trick goal, 31st of the season. I actually have. What's this here? Oh, here's another one. Which one's this? Oh my lord! Talk about history. This one here. What year was this? Come on, where's the? Okay, then we want this way then. Here's one. Here's one from 03. This one's the 04 season. Jason Ward, Thomas Plekanec, Steve Ott, Ron Hainsey, Chris Higgins, Andrew Archer. See, this is just after Andrei Konstantin came over from Russia. Michael Lampard, Corey Locke. The year after Corey Locke had 118 points in the OHL. This is when Doug Jarvis was our head coach. .516 before the game's over, as I continued to go down memory lane. Oh. So, 4:15 left in the game as Providence leads 6-3. If I had to guess, I think that Providence would make at least the Final Four. As in the conference finals. Good thing about next year is if Bridgeport gets moved to the North Division, Toronto's only like a 45-minute drive. Then you got Laval, 6-hour drive. Belleville, 3-hour drive. So we got our 4 Canadian teams that I can go see next week or next year. Actually, you know what? I want to see. $32-minute drive. Islanders coming through the neutral zone. Ooh, Islanders almost scored another goal. As I say that, they go and score another goal. Let's go. 6-4. As this one is Cole Ward, his 6th of the season from Sean Day's 12th assist. $17:07, 2:53 left in this game. Islanders pull their goalie. 6 skaters. Goes wide of the empty net. Islanders have 2:29 left. Deflects wide of the empty net. 2:14 left. Islanders ice the puck, so they got to put Hoiberg back in net. Minute 24 left. Oh, so close to scoring another goal. But it goes wide. Why are they showing fans while on the screen while the game's being played? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I did not pay to watch fans on a screen. I paid to watch a game. So, looking at the calendar, we have Wednesday's the 10 o'clock in the morning game. So, we will be back for another live stream Friday evening, next Friday. Next Friday, and then the Thursday after that, because next Friday I am off because it's Good Friday, so we'll be live streaming that game. And then the 9th, we'll be live streaming the Wilkes-Barre Stratton Penguins at Bridgeport on the 9th. "51 seconds left." Bridgeport wins the faceoff. Shot was blocked by Providence. Kept in by Bridgeport. Off the glass and out of play. So it's to the right of DiPietro, our left. So faceoff was won by Providence, but then they shot it down into the bench of the Islanders, so you got to go back down for another faceoff. 32 seconds left. "19 seconds left. Oh, Providence is going to go and score an empty net goal. Oh, and it gets blocked. Can Islanders score a goal in 9 seconds? And that is the game. Providence wins 6-4. And Bridgeport drops a tough game that they needed points in. So let's take a recap. So Travis Mitchell scores his first goal of the season from Matthew Highmore to give Bridgeport a 1-0 lead. Highmore scores his 14th from Matt Luff, his 31st, and Victor Eklund's first to give Bridgeport a 2-0 lead. Then Bridgeport gets on the board by Abade, his 8th of the season from Callahan, and Jake Schmaltz, his 11th. Merkeloff scores his 20th from Matthew Poitras, his 29th. Then 1 of 3 from Riley Tofty, his 29th from Patrick Brown, his 33rd, and Christian Volanen, his 19th. Riley Tufty scores his 30th from Matthew Paradas, his 30th. James Hagnes would score his first in the third from Riley Tofty and Woolen, Christian Woolen, his 20th. Cole Esterman scores his first from Matt Luff, his 32nd, and Ethan Bear, his 17th assist. Riley Tufty scores his third hat trick with point of the game from Matthew Paradas and Georgi Merkeloff, his 32nd. And then Cole Ward would score his 6th goal of the season from Sean Day's 12th and Adam Beckerman, his 19th. As the Bridgeport would go 1 for 2 on the power play. Providence would go 2 for 2 on the power play. Bridgeport had 30 shots to Providence's 26. And the 3 stars of the game are Riley Tofty with 3 goals, 1 assist for 4 points. Matthew Paradas with 3 assists. And James Higgins for his 1 goal this season. As Providence had 8,181 fans in tonight's game. So they win the last game of the series, and Providence moves to 11-1 against Bridgeport this year. As Bridgeport now has, 6. What do they have left? They have, it tells me right here. So they have 8 games left of the regular season, all 8 games in the month of August, I believe. Let me just double check. So we have Bridgeport. No games left in March. So we have Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So we will be doing, that's the 3rd of, if I'm not mistaken, right? April 3rd. Yeah, so we'll be doing the 3rd, the 9th, the 11th. So the only game that we will not be doing is Wednesday's game against Hershey, because that's at 10:30 a.m. and I'll be working. But for the rest of the season, we will be doing live streams for every game of the rest of the season, plus playoffs. So I'd appreciate everyone for stopping by, and Rock and Roar for stopping by as well. Greatly appreciate it. This is Rick from Hamilton Sports Central, and have yourself a great rest of your evening.